Welcome to the home of the DIY movement, where we build stuff and paint things.
Remember, you are the glass guy. And if you watch enough of my videos, you're going to become the wiring guy, the body guy, the paint guy, the buffing guy, the install guy, the brake guy. You're going to be that guy. Trust me.
All right, y'all, welcome back. Today is Friday, December 12th, 2025. Man, I had the day off from work. Just got a phone call that the front windshield and back window for the 62 is about to be delivered here. I think we're going to go ahead and throw that on. So I wanted to do a video showing the process. We already have a couple videos on the channel showing the process using the string method, but let's do another one. So it'll be here in a little bit. We're going to just put the front windshield on. I don't know how much time he has. The back could go on. We'll see. We'll just see how it goes. But it's real easy. You don't need any tools. All you need is the window, the gasket or channel, and a piece of string. That's it. Super simple. Let's get to it.
All right, so man, it's December and it's 85 degrees outside, so I had the fans going and the music on. So we're going to do a voiceover on this install. This is how the glass arrived. We got it local shop, Last Minute Customs. They placed a big order and for a few different guys, and this is how it came. So it's wrapped in plastic and it has a rubber edge all around the glass to I guess protect it from getting chipped. So the first thing is to figure out how the gasket goes on the glass. Once you get it positioned how it's supposed to with the flap that's going to be on the inside of the car, then you just put it, around the glass. Pretty straightforward. We did it dry. We didn't use any soap and water. We considered using soap and water because it didn't fall in place, that's for sure. It took some effort, but we were afraid that the soap and water would make it too slick and then it wouldn't want to stay in place. So did the whole thing dry. I think putting the gasket on between the two of us, it took maybe 10 minutes. It was a new gasket, so it was a little tricky. Did it on a little paint stand here. Usually I would throw towels on the paint stand, but we got the foam, so we're okay, and we didn't have any damage to the glass. But that's the first step, putting the channel on the glass. All right, the channel's all the way on the glass. When installing it, it's better to start in a corner and just work your way all the way around instead of trying to start on opposite ends like we did, because we found ourselves kind of going against each other. So it's better to just start in a corner. But you can see he's working it around here, working around that corner. The corners are kind of like the sturdy points where it's going to anchor down. Next up is going to be the clips. You don't want to forget to put the stainless clips on. So you can see where they're mounted. Actually, it's not a double layer sheet metal. So these are NOS clips that we were able to get. So the trim should go on, just right, just like it should. All right, now it's time for the string. I've used this string right here probably maybe 5 or 6 different cars. All you're doing is putting it inside the lip there. You can see you're stuffing it. It's one continuous piece of string, and you're going to stuff it all the way around it, just like that. So this is the glass right now is face down. So what's facing up is going to be on the inside of the car. Okay. This is like a nylon rope I got at the hardware store on a long reel, and I've reused it over and over. You want to use something pretty sturdy. You don't want to use like yarn or anything like that, because it does take some effort to pull, and you definitely don't want the string to be breaking on you when you're inside the car. All right, the glass is set in. Now it's going to be time to pull the string. He's wrapping it around just a set of needle nose pliers. You can use a wrench, you can use a screwdriver, anything really, paint sticks, just to kind of be able to get a handle on it, because it does take some effort to pull the string, although it's not really that hard. You can see right there. He's pulling it. I'm applying light pressure on the outside just to help it kind of seat in place. And what's happening is that lip is flipping under, up and under the flange of the car, and that's what's going to hold the glass in place, basically. So you're just going all the way around. The corners are gonna be the hardest. You can see he's gonna do a little wiggle motion. Sometimes you have to kind of circle move in a circular motion to get around the corners, but all it's doing is pulling that weather strip over that flange. Real easy, man. I mean, I don't know what these glass companies charge for this stuff, but if you have a buddy that can help you, or, you know, spouse, kids, anybody can do this, man. It doesn't require any tools. And I mean, other than a wrench to wrap the string around. Here we are going around the front there. Definitely you don't want to have those dash moldings in place. You want to put those on after the glass is installed, even though it's easier to install them with no glass, because what's going to happen is that string is going to ride on that molding, and they're probably painted, and it's going to chip the paint. So moldings go in after the glass is in on the inside of the dash, and of course the stainless goes on, you know, once the glass is in place. But if you try and put the moldings in, like I say, it's gonna run right along that freshly painted trim, and you're gonna be upset. You can see it's pulling it around the flange, applying light pressure there. You can see what it's doing. And you guys saw that the gasket earlier in the video wasn't really fitting onto the glass on this side. That's okay. You can finagle it in once it's in the car and push the glass up, you know, the gasket up to the glass. It's not the end of the world if the gasket doesn't fit super tight on the glass, you know, on the work stand. So here you can see it's a little bit difficult on the corners, but it's not too bad. Trying to get it on the inside without being in the way. You can see how it's just pulling it around, man. Real simple, man. We did make a mistake on this, man. I'm gonna go ahead and tell the truth. We installed it and we forgot to put the clips on. We were kind of in a rush, just in a rush to get it done. He couldn't stay very long, and we installed this whole glass, man, and forgot to put the clips on. So we did take it out, put the clips on, and so we installed this glass twice in about 30 minutes time. So it's not hard at all. We may go over in any corners. You can put, you know, some sort of silicone. You can put butyl. You used to call it dum-dum, in a tape, or in a you know, like a caulking gun, or you can just use regular old, you know, silicone for tub and tile, anything. But I've installed them without putting any type of sealant, and you don't get any leaks. As long as you don't see daylight with a flashlight around, you're not going to have any leaks. So that's it, man. Pulled it all in, and I put the string away because we're gonna use the same string for the back window, and then, you know, we're gonna keep it and use it on the next car. But after it's installed, you can go around like I'm doing right there and kind of just, you know, position the gasket so it's even all around. But it wasn't really hard at all, man. You guys just saw it right now live. All right, wiped it down with a little bit of Windex, man. Show you guys the final look. You're gonna have a little bit of gap up top. That's normal. The trim stainless molding is going to cover that. We're going to do a video when we go to install those. Next up is going to be back window, but before that we have to cut the rear deck for some speakers. So it's easier to do that with no back window. As you just watched this video, it was literally 9-10 minutes long, and that's about how long it takes to install this once you get it positioned. So overall, the job takes about 30 minutes, man. You can do this at home. You don't got to call anybody to come to the house. We literally just showed you how to do it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Y'all stay tuned for more work. Next up is that back window and them side windows.